So I'll look at some examples of data summary. I'll go through an analysis so you can get a feel for the kinds of ways you can use the syntax to sort of build up an analysis, and some, if we've got time, say a bit about manipulating data using SAS. For data summary, you can do simple summaries, some simple procedures just to get out simple summary statistics, and there's some fairly sophisticated ones that allow you to summarise the data in a very tailor-made format. And a nice facility in SAS, and this goes for both summarising data and for analysis, is everything you get out of SAS you can put into a new data set and then further manipulate it. So I find that quite useful. That was the graph. So this is the data after some manipulation. So I won't go into how it was manipulated just now. So we've got a code, sort of A, B, C, D for treatments. This is just the first bit of a data set. It's a very large data set. The ID for the sample, that's the sample that's taken. Time is categorised. So we've got these time measurements, which are very sort of exact. There's lots. I think it's probably done in hours, but we're going to try and categorise that because we've got really too many observations taken on each sample. So I've created this time category. So it's 0 for hours, 0 to 6, hours 6 to 12, it's 6. So that's just a categorising variable. That's the exact time, the signal measurement, and then I've created a rate of change, how quickly that signal is changing from one time point to the next. So positive is if it's increasing, negative otherwise. This one here is slightly decreased. So I'd just look very quickly at some of the summary procedures. SAS works with things called procedures, and they're all sort of called PROC, short for procedures, PROC something, and they have very sort of names that are easily understood. So you can usually tell by the name of the procedure what it's likely to do. So PROC MEANS will calculate means, and various other things like medians, standard errors, anything really you can imagine from within groupings of the data, and it can save that to a new data set. PROC Univariate gives you more detailed summary statistics. You can get quantiles, confidence intervals, various other things from PROC Univariate. PROC FREQ is for getting out frequency summary statistics, and you can also do basic statistical tests such as the chi-squared test and Fisher's exact test with that procedure. And then PROC Tabulate's a surprisingly powerful procedure. It produces summary statistics in tables, and you can customise these in any way, various ways, and get your means by sort of any categorisation. So that's a useful procedure.